I don't know him, but I've seen him plenty of times, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he plays guitar in our band.
okay.
Um,
We live, man.
all right.
How about recording?
So, mic 1 and mic 4 on your board there. Turn them about up to those two little arrows that are pointing to each other.
Mic 4.
You can hear yourself now.
What's up, world?
Okay.
I cannot hear. I can't hear myself yet.
Your headphone volume is probably down.
You said my what?
Your headphone volume on the right there is down.
Headphones.
Yep.
What's up, world?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Just press record here. Just red button and space bar. It is.
You've got that R clicked at the top, yeah.
It's not responding right now.
Yeah, give it a second.
Here it goes. Yep, I got the R clicked.
And then at the bottom there, the record button
right
at
here?
the bottom.
Yeah.
Actually, that actually starts the recording. Yeah.
Bet. Let's get it.
Yeah, go for it.
Put some questions on.
Okay, so you're gonna be recording these on Zoom?
No, that was just a little thing right there on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because it's fine if you do that, but we can also just give you the MP3 files.
Yeah, that's what I want too. Yeah. I'm just trying to do it all.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool, brother. Yo, what's good, Missouri? You are locked in on 89.5 KOPN Columbia, and we're on Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show. This is where the beats meet the boots, the guitars meet the 808s, and the stories behind this music get on the microphone. Today we are in studio with an esteemed metal artist from Columbia, Missouri. The band's name is Partisan. And what's up, man? How you doing today, Gary?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Just wanted to introduce you to the community, introduce you to the show, and welcome you to the show. This is Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show. We do all types of music from hip hop, country, rock, soul, blues, gospel, everything, man. We're just trying to show all of Columbia's and mid-Missouri's underground talent out here. And thank you again for coming to the show.
Of course.
Now, let me ask you this, man. Where did you guys come up with the name Partisan?
That was quite a long process. We bounced around through a lot of names. Didn't really lock into anything for a while. And then I was thinking, I like myself some medieval weapons.
Okay.
So there's this late 17th, 18th century, late medieval period, polearm called a partisan with an S.
Okay.
So it's a long spear.
Yeah.
But it's got at the end, instead of a single spear blade, it's got a prong on each side.
Oh, deadly!
So it almost looks like a trident.
Yeah.
But it was meant to catch a sword blade. If somebody's swinging at you.
Okay, catch it with that.
And then you twist it out of their hand, and then you stab them with the actual point. And there's also, on the other hand, partisan fighters fighting fascists in France and the Netherlands and Italy during World War II. All resistance. A lot of resistance fighters call themselves partisan cells. So it's both anti-fascist and cool medieval weapon. So
that sounds like an awesome name for a metal band.
Yeah,
it just has so much meaning to it, man. That is dope. First of all, man. Do you guys have any music venues coming up or shows coming up anytime soon?
We're playing at PDM on September 12th with a couple bands from out of town. We've got DeGrave from in town. Jeff City, Columbia. They've been around since I was in high school, so they've been around for 10, 15. I think they've been around for 10 years on the money, actually.
Okay.
DeGrave. And then we've got Nequient coming down from Chicago. They play some crusty, punky black metal stuff. And then Ill Omen from up in Iowa. I want to say Des Moines, but I could be wrong there. They play just straight up thrash metal. And then we'll be playing that as well.
It's good, man. First and foremost, man, I commend anybody that does any artistry that gets up on that stage and has the heart and the fortitude to perform their own music that they've made themselves, because they say public judgment and public speaking is the number one fear of most people. Mm-hmm. So First and foremost, do your thing. I know you're going to kill it anyways, man. But on Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show, we like to go a little deeper into stuff. So I ask your name, ask what venues you're going to, and make sure you guys go see them on September 12th at PDM. But I'm gonna ask you a little bit deeper questions, man. So everybody sees the finished records and the music videos and the performances, but they don't always get to see what happened before anybody knew your name. Take me a little bit behind the curtain and just tell us, what does that hustle look like for you and your group to where you've gotten to the point where you guys can perform shows? I know you have to put some type of hustle into it behind the scenes.
Well, so this is the first band that I've been in.
Okay.
So I was in like band in high school and stuff, but since then I haven't really done anything musically.
Okay.
So these guys, they had a band beforehand. That band broke up for various reasons. But a couple of them still wanted to play music together. They posted on their Instagram story like, hey, like, we're not this band anymore, but we're going to continue playing music together. Not sure what it's going to look like. And I reached out and I was like, hey, I'll like mess around with you guys on vocals or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, sure. And then so I started showing up to practices. And generally the way you write songs most of the time is like Nate, our guitarist, will bring some riffs or like a general riff structure, and then everybody else will fill in around it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, writing the lyrics for the first time has definitely been the hardest thing for me.
Okay.
Like learning how to structure a song lyrically, just going through iterations of being like, man, that sounds really cool, and then rereading it, a day or two later and be like, wow, that sucks. I need to rewrite that.
Yeah, I've been there before.
A lot of second guessing myself until I get somewhere where I feel like it works with the rest of the song.
And as an artist, man, behind the scenes, I've been told before that when you're writing those songs, you're giving out a piece of yourself, your soul, your heart, and when you're being judged by that a little bit, sometimes you can't care. You can't care. You got to do what you got to do because it's you.
Go out there and have fun.
Have fun, do your thing. So you can't care about the judgment. That's just my little piece of advice for you, man. So when you are writing your songs, sometimes it might get a little difficult. You might just be thinking like, it doesn't matter. It might be thinking what somebody might think of what you're about to say. It doesn't matter because you know what you're about to say. You know it makes sense. You heard it in yourself. So, and if it doesn't make sense too. So
yeah,
watch out for that. Question for you. Another question for you, man. I know I'm asking these questions, but I think the audience wants to know too, man. Independent artists wear about 10 different hats. Sometimes we're the artist, the promoter, the marketer, the manager, and sometimes we even put up our own flyers. What's something you had to do to get your music heard that most people wouldn't expect?
I don't know. I frankly, I haven't focused too much on like, more of this whole like being in a band thing for me has been playing live and like enjoying interacting with the crowd and getting people to move and moving, moshing with people in the middle of our set and stuff like that versus like really focusing too much on trying to get it out there and get it heard outside of Columbia,
Gotcha.
I did send our demo to a label in Germany called Dying Victims Productions that I follow, and I enjoy pretty much everything that they put out.
Yeah.
But the guy was like, what did he say? He said, like, doesn't particularly interest me or something. That stings a little bit, but that's a microcosm of what every artist has gone through in, the entire legacy of the recording industry as the monster that it is.
Nowadays, too, so many people are trying to be independent, and they're like, oh, I don't need a label. You did the right thing, man. Send your music to these labels, man. They might be able to give you a hand up or a boost up a little bit, man.
Maybe. There's a lot of underground labels out there.
There's a lot.
So many.
A lot.
And even if it's just like, yeah, we'll put your stuff out on tape or we'll put your stuff out on CD and have it up on our Bandcamp page, and that's kind of it. Versus like, signing with like Sony or Brothers, and they take your whole life and your firstborn son with it. Like,
now you said something about moshing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever got hit with an elbow or something vicious when you were moshing? Because moshing is, I like to get hype. I like to throw bows, but I'm kind of scared because some mosh pits are dangerous to me sometimes, man.
There's different aspects. There's different, types of mosh pits.
Okay.
I've had a scar on my hand right here.
Okay.
That was from
punching somebody.
No, that was from like, there was a guy in the pit that just had like rings on.
Oh wow.
Like, like those big chunky metal rings.
Yeah.
Just throwing bodies around, like hands collided. I didn't notice for like 5 minutes. I was like holding my fist up at the end of the song with like blood streaming down my arm. I'm like, wait, that's my blood. Oh my God, that's my blood. So I had to go to the hospital at midnight in Chicago and get like 4 stitches in my hand.
That's a story. Yeah. That's a crazy story, man. Okay.
At PDM here in Columbia, that I just got like pushed from behind, and like somebody's head came back at the same time and just like crushed my nose.
Jesus Christ.
So that was like the first song of the first set. So I ran back, like grabbed a roll of paper towels from the back.
Your nose was bleeding?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So I just had like toilet paper up my nose for the next 3 sets, and I stayed there all night. It was a blast. But I mean, there's like, you've got like circle pits, which is like generally what you're gonna see at like, you know, a Metallica show or something like that. Just a bunch of nerds running in a circle.
Okay, in a circle. Okay.
Yeah, running in a circle.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen that before. Yeah.
And then there's like your push pits, which is your general like metal pit. Everybody's just like in there like shoving and running into each other.
Okay.
You've got your like more of the hardcore scene kind of stuff, is like doing the two-step in and
the 2-step. Hold on.
Don't look up. Don't watch no videos of 2-stepping on like TikTok or anything. Just like look up a hardcore show.
Okay.
Like watch like a Mind Force show or something like that. And
okay.
That's how a hardcore show is. Lots of crowd surfing, lots of that kind of stuff. But you know, somebody follows, everybody picks you up. It's very communal. It's very an expression of. Frankly, it's an expression of white boy rage.
Hey, let it out.
And frustration.
Let it out.
Exactly. And sometimes, you know, generally it's better.
Yeah.
We try to keep those kind of people out of the scene here.
So now you say white boy rage. Do women ever get in a mosh pit? This is a man thing, right? No, women actually get in the mosh pit?
Oh yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. The girlies definitely get out and thrash. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's some hardcore. Yeah, okay. I would be like, she can't get in this, but whatever. You know, we all have fun. I mean, it's fun. I think it's fun to get crunk on stage and have a ball and sometimes mosh. The question now is though, we all had to have fun as musicians. You know, have you ever had a crazy studio story where you're in the studio and it's just some fun times happen?
We've only done one recording.
Okay.
So the only studio I've been in was this guy Jared. He has a home studio.
Okay.
Out in Millersburg, and we went over to his place to record we recorded a little 3-track demo.
Yeah.
And his vocal booth was just like a closet, so I was just like locked in this closet for like 3 hours.
Shouts out to Jared in Millersburg.
Jared.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so. No crazy studio stories. It's okay, man. You're gonna have some. Just trust me. The more you do music, the more you're around musicians. And
the thing that happened with that recording is that I did all the vocals along with the band, so I didn't like, you know, overlay my vocals after everything had been recorded. But when we were like punching stuff out at the end, the last vocal part that we punched out, I only did like 2 or 3, but the last one we did is the first part of the first song.
Okay.
And so like the first part of that first song, I can hear it, that my voice is like strained and tired. Because I've been doing it for like 3 hours at that point.
Okay, gotcha.
Like,
I got you.
The phrases of that first song, it's like, man, this guy sucks. So
I doubt that, man. I bet it's more like this guy has.
People don't even know.
Yeah, you know it. You know it though.
I noticed it because I was there.
Well, what's the name of that song?
It's called Price of Vengeance.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, we're gonna bring in Price of Vengeance right now.
Yeah, Price of Vengeance.
By the great group metal band Partisan. And I want you guys to stay tuned. It's Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna be asking too many questions too many times, but yeah, bro, I was.
You'll work those things out, and not many people will be listening.
Right.
The first couple times,
right.
Working those things out. And
right.
Once you worked it out, you're gonna be home free.
I think I'm gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Cool, man. Cool, man. That's all I want to hear, man. That's all I need to hear.
So you pause it. So mics, you can turn the mics off.
Okay, turn the mics off now. Off.
And that's generally like, you're not going to hurt anything by leaving them on, but just turning them off lets everybody outside know that
you're not recording.
So like if somebody needs to like come in and ask you a question like, hey, you going to be much longer? or anything like that.
But this is awesome, brother. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to. I don't even think I was streaming. I wasn't even doing it. It wasn't live. It's all good. Yeah. Anything you need, I have a whole. We can go back and do some more too. I kind of want to keep trying and do more if that's okay with you. 11:04. If you got things to do, that's cool.
I'm worried about you.
Really, I just wanted to go over like the last thing I was gonna say, and I kind of got this written out. It says we talked about the hustle, the inspiration, the struggle, some crazy studio stories, and the shows that kind of went, marched out. And the record, and I'm gonna actually ask you a record that might have changed your life too. That's why I'm gonna come back in on the next segment, ask you a record that changed your life, and then we'll go into that. And then say, before I let you go, I want you to forget about the promotion for a second. Forget about the streams and the followers and numbers. You're talking directly to the people of mid-Missouri listening right now. What do you want them to understand about you as an artist and as a person? And then you go into what you say at that point, and then, all right. That's what Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show is all about. We're not just playing the music, we're telling the stories behind the music. This is 89.5 KOPN Columbia, and we're putting the spotlight on the artists making noise around our community.
That's good, and this is a good interaction too to have in those breaks. When you do take a break,
put the music on,
or just take a break and say, all right, this is where we're going to play the song. We're going to talk about XYZ coming up next. And then if they're like, all right, let's go, and then you just go right back into it, and then later you throw the song in.
And throw the song back in.
But if you're doing it live, then obviously while you're playing the song.
Awesome. I'm ready to do the next portion of it real quick. I might want to record this though because I'm recording actually. Damn. In stream. And also, I'm gonna be pretty much trying to wear jerseys and polos, not a problem, right? I mean, because I'm gonna probably be doing it live too. It's not a problem, right? Okay, just want to make sure. I don't know if promoting NBA or something like that, or
no, because that has nothing to do with us.
Well, so they can't hear what I'm wearing.
Exactly. I will ask. I'm 99% sure that's not an issue.
To live stream while I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
I can. The only reason I'm live streaming right now is just so I can go back and look at it. I'm actually going to bring my camera. I just didn't bring it today because I got to go to work. But I'm going to bring my camera and film it, probably from right here or over there or something.
Yeah, over there would be good. Yeah.
But he already said I could film it last time.
So. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this cue back up for the next recording.
Something to know on Audition as well. It's if you're ever in the middle of something and somebody swears says something you need to edit out, if you hit M on the keyboard, it'll create a marker wherever it's at, so
I can know when to go back in and edit.
Go back here and take out a fuck or something
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So I might.
Otherwise, it's a pain to try to hunt those things down.
Cue up on. Not responding. All right. Well, we are back on Pros Hip Hop Country Rock Show. We are with the lead vocalist for the great band. I'm gonna keep saying it because I believe they are great, guys. The great band Partisan, heavy metal band Partisan. Do you have a stage name?
Wayne Danger.
We got Wayne Danger in the building, and that's crazy because my middle name is Wayne. Okay, yeah. Hey, the middle name twins. Middle name Wayne. Heck yeah! Actually, a friend of mine has put out an album titled Wayne and Matson. So so it's crazy. Anyways, we talked about the hustle, the inspiration, the struggle. Is there a song that might change your life, man?
Song changed my life. I'd probably have to pick an album because I'm an album guy for sure.
Okay.
I'd say probably the first Bathory album from 1984, self-titled, or no, I gotta say Riot. Riot, 1981.
Okay.
Album called Fire Down Under. It's got this the first 3 albums and then also many other subsequent albums. The first 3 albums have this character that somebody at the record, it was like their manager's girlfriend was really this was in the late 70s when their first album came out, so this was like top of like clubbing seals, being like in the news everywhere, like stop clubbing seals.
Clubbing seals.
Yeah, there was like a whole thing in like the late 70s, early 80s of like there were people like
clubbing a seal, like in the water, a seal
beating like a baby seal to death. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I could not tell you the details of that controversy at all.
Clubbing seals. Okay, gotcha.
That was a thing that like people were fighting against at the time.
Yeah.
So they had their first album. They have this guy with a harp seal cub's head just on his body.
Okay.
And he's got this big axe, and in the background, New York City's on fire. So it's like the revenge of the harp seal. Nothing to do thematically with the music at all, but just an all-time great, like weird
album cover.
Yeah. Weird character. They've very much taken it and adopted it since. But they had 3 albums, 77, 79, 81. That are all phenomenal with the same vocalist, Guy Speranza.
Shouts out.
Early, some of the earliest like heavy metal that came out. Like they were rocking harder than almost anybody in the late 70s, early 80s. But 1981, that album Fire Down Under is top to bottom some of the best like American heavy metal that's ever been made.
And their name is Riot. Shouts out to Riot, guys. Go out and check out that Riot album from Fire Down Under from 1981. Ooh, okay. So we talked about all that and the records that changed your life. Before I let you go, I want you to forget the promotions, forget the streams, the followers, and the numbers. You're talking directly to the people from Mid-Missouri right now. What do you want them to understand about you as an artist and as a person?
Just here to have fun and rock with the homies. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Play some great music. Listen to some great music.
Oh.
Just have a good time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah.
Good times need to be had in all these bad times we got going on in this world. So if you're here just for the good times, God bless you, man. And we'll keep it going, man. This is Pros, Hip Hop Country Rock Show. We're not just playing music, we're telling the stories behind the music. This is 89.5 KOPN Columbia, and we're putting the spotlight on artists making noise in our community. Thank you again, Gary. I appreciate you.
Of course, thank you.
All right, now. That's what's up, bro.
Sounds good, yeah.
I think it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna definitely work out the kinks and get rid of the uhs and the,
You don't have to worry too much about that. It's community radio. It doesn't have to be perfect.
You're right.
I don't worry about that on mine.
You're right.
I'd be working on that shit for much longer than I do.
Well, shoot, man. I'm excited.
Have you listened to any other shows since you've
I think I listened to somebody talking the other day, but I kind of like skimmed it off really because I was waiting for some music.
Mm-hmm. Listen to the Saturday from like 10 to like 8. So Saturday 10 to noon is La Voz Latina.
10 to noon.
So that's the Spanish show. So like they play some music, but it's a lot of talk. It's all in Spanish.
Okay.
I don't.
Are any of them here? Or is this something that you?
Yeah, these are all people here.
They come up here.
Mm-hmm. This is a guy that the host is a professor at the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then he just brings in some guests and they talk about Spanish news or culture or whatever. I don't really know.
You don't know what they're talking about.
It's fun to listen to.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Is 12 to 2 is Motherland Jam with Morgan. That's the African music show.
Okay, yeah.
And then he's an entomologist, like a bug scientist at the university, which I had no idea, but that's cool stuff.
A bug scientist?
Yeah, he's been on the air for like
what's a bug? Like a
40 years.
A like bug BUCK scientist?
Bug.
Entomologist.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Got you. He is really cool. He is like one of our best hosts, I think.
That's awesome.
He does 2 shows on Saturday. He does 12 to noon, the African show, and then 12 to 2, and then 2 to 4 is one mic. That's Peter Kuba. He does like a lot of. He does one of the hip hop shows that we have. He does a lot of like more like soul and
2 to 4
soul influence, like R&B kind of influence, jazz.
Yeah.
And then after that is open mic radio, which is Mike Hagan. He does like live local musicians playing in the studio here.
Okay.
Or he goes and does like live broadcasts. Sometimes it sounds like shit. Because he has a guy do sound for him that like can't hear out of his left ear.
Oh man. Oh man.
So sometimes it just doesn't sound very good. But he does provide he is somebody that has been putting bands live on the radio for a long, long time. So he provides a good service for sure. And then after that, after he goes from 4 to 6, 6 to 8, Morgan comes back and is Raj Shumba and does the reggae party.
Okay.
And that's some good shit too.
Now, I was gonna ask you or whoever to maybe freestyle or something. That can't. No,
that's fine. You don't want me to do that.
Okay.
But,
I was just saying.
I'll say that for myself, but no, that's fine. Totally.
All right, cool. So we can have them freestyle on the radio then too if they want to, as long as they keep it clean and everything.
As long as they keep it clean, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
bro. I'm super excited. Now this one, I just want to bounce this off and save it as an MP3 or a WAV.
If you're gonna take it home and mess with it at home,
I just want
save it as a WAV.
I just want to email it to myself and I'll probably just not. I mean, this is not going on radio, is it?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right.
We
can. We can put it on there.
I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Let's get it on there. Let's do it. So yeah, you said you bounce it like this.
File.
Export.
So
is it export?
Yeah. So scroll down hover over that and scroll down.
Scroll down.
Hover. Either you hover over that or you hover over the time here to zoom out. So scroll.
Okay, got you. I'll get it all.
So that's everything.
Everything.
So you've got track 1, track 2. That's your break. So when you go, file, exports down close to the bottom. So you can either you want to export multi-track mix down, and then either do entire session, or sometimes you just want to do selected clips. But since you don't need
Bless you.
So yeah, it depends on who was in here last, what they were doing. It defaults to WAV, so I would do it as a WAV if you're gonna edit it later. Because MP3 does compress, and there's laws.
Can I email this?
Do you have Google Drive? I would just like put it
on my Google Drive.
Put it on your Google Drive, yeah.
Right.
That's the best way to do it. And then browse here,
Pros.
and it's in that P drive right there, production users. And it's gonna take a second to load because it's loading the server that's in the other room over there. There it is. And then you can just save it. That's fine. And then okay. Take a couple minutes probably.
49 seconds. Thanks, bro.
Of course,
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, how do you feel with the board?
I feel confident now. Just to start turning things off.
So sorry, put what you had back up. So something to know is that if you have, that's PC1 that's on right now. Okay. So if you have,
I'm sorry, it's off.
No, you're fine.
This one off.
If you have PC2 on, and you have like a music bed or something that you're going to be talking over, or like there's some other like music tracks in there that like you maybe stuck some music tracks in there to like move around eventually, and you end up talking over them during. So it'll start, if you have PC2 on, it will start playing those and it will record those in the background.
The music.
Yes. So it's not going to be playing through the speakers. It might be coming through your headphones.
So if you have any other music clips like lined up down here, what you're saying? Okay. Gotcha.
And you talk over them, it will double record them. So it'll record them. It will have the track already that you can move around, but then it'll also have it recorded in part of your file. Yeah, here.
Okay, gotcha.
So just keep that in mind. Just whenever you're talking, just leave PC2 off.
Gotcha. Talking leave PC2 off. Gotcha.
As long as you do that, you'll be good.
PC2 off. PC2 off.
Because then if you leave it on and you move that file around, you're going to have some background, randomness background, or doubling in the background or something if you leave it in the same spot so. And then now, if you do want to turn PC2 back on, turn mic 1 off, we can listen and hear what sounded like.
808 and the stories behind this music. Get on the microphone. Today we are in studio with Listine Metal.
So if you look right now, we are clipping a little bit. So whenever it gets these red squares to the top,
what's up, man? How you doing today, Gary?
It'll leave those there.
Doing well, man.
Even after it clips. So if you click on it, they go away. So what we need to do is we need to go over our speech volume leveler, edit that effect,
pop, country, rock,
and
soul, blues, gospel,
total
everything, man. We're just trying to show all of Columbia's and Mid-Missouri's underground talent out here. And thank you again for coming to the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Now, let me ask you this, man. Where did you guys come up with the name Partisan?
So that was quite a long process. We bounced around through a lot of names. Didn't really lock into anything for a while. And then I was thinking, I like myself some medieval weapons. Okay. So there's this late 17th, 18th century, late medieval period.
Was the mic too loud, man?
Partisan.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So it's long spear.
What you can do,
but it's got at the end
yellow bar is your volume
blade. It's got a prong on each side.
So it's going to do a lot less because we have our podcast voice on right now. So if I
twist it out of their hand and then you stab them.
So this is what it sounds like normally.
And there's also on the other hand, partisan
this is with no effects at all.
Fascists in
France
and the Netherlands and Italy during World War II. All the resistance fighters call themselves partisan cells. So it's both anti-fascist and cool medieval weapon. So partisan.
That sounds like an awesome name for a metal band.
Yeah.
So
it just has
they
so
all
much meaning.
Sound a little bit different.
Dope.
Yeah.
Like the telephone. You guys have any music venues coming up or shows coming up anytime soon?
We're playing it.
Oh, I thought you already used it, but you didn't use it.
I want to hear something. It's not like switching.
PM on couple bands from out of town. We've got Degrees
That's it.
from in town.
Jeff City, Columbia. They've been around since I was in high school, so they've been around for 10, 15 years. I think they've been around for 10 years on the money, actually.
Okay.
DeGrave. And then we've got Nequiant coming down from Chicago. They play some crusty, punky black metal stuff.
So
and then
that looks good there.
Loman from
Iowa.
I want to say
can we do it the whole thing?
Yeah.
They play just straight up thrash metal.
The easiest, so you can either
And then we'll be playing that as well.
just bring this down to the same level,
First
or
and foremost, man,
you can merge clips.
Anybody that does any.
They're just one clip. You can't merge clips that are overlapping. So if you have them overlapped at the beginning or end with any reason or with any other thing by any amount, they can't be merged. So you just have to move them around until they're not overlapping.
Bro, I've been holding this for a minute. Can I use the restroom?
Yeah,
where's the bathroom at?
It's straight across the hall, right next to the break room there.
Thanks.
Yep. So when we merged those tracks,
made them all the same.
Made them all the same.
Same size. Yep.
It took the waveform down to the volume that we had set it at.
Okay.
So now our volume is at 0 again. Looks like we haven't reduced our volume, but the waveform's been reduced. So it'll sound good now. So over here, though, if you need to pull those original tracks back or want to get those original tracks back,
turn this off.
You got them over here. You've got track 1, track 2, and then both of them merge together. So if you're like, hey, I want to go back, and you've like done a bunch of stuff, you don't want to like, just undo all the way back.
Track 2,
you can just drag it back out,
and
there it is.
Perfect.
As it was originally.
Perfect.
And we wanted to